Good evening and welcome to the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College for tonight's NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball game between the Roxbury Community College Tigers and your Bristol Community College Bayhawks. Tonight is a very special night for the Bayhawks, as tonight 7 members of the team will be playing their final home game in the Bayhawk uniform. We want to recognize tonight's 7 sophomores. When I announce their names, they will make their way to center court. At that time, if there are any family members here, they can join them at center court for a photo. First up, sophomore number 0, Jason Andrews. Next up, number 4, Jordan Bruno. Next up, number 9, co-captain Christ LeBron. Our next sophomore is another co-captain, number 11, William Winfield. Our next sophomore to be honored tonight, number 12, Marcos Miranda. Next up, number 23, co-captain Landon Caton. And finally tonight, our final sophomore to be feted, number 24, William LaCroix. Let's hear it once again for our 7 sophomore Bayhawks. Now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Roxbury Tigers, number 0, Julian Fay. Number 2, Jalen Jasmine. Number 3, Moise Yaba. Number 10, Imani Jones. And number 13, Gabriel Correa. Head coach of the Tigers is Albert Hale. And now the starting lineup for your Bristol Bayhawks. At guard, number 0, Jason Andrews. At guard, number 23, Landon Caton. At forward, number 24, William LaCroix. Also at forward, number 11, William Winfield. And finally, at forward, number 9, Bryce LeBrun. All right, we're set to get started. Keith Tebow here on hand. Glad to celebrate the 7 Bayhawks who are playing their final home game tonight here at Bristol Community College. And 5 of the 7 are actually starting this evening. Bryce LeBrun, William Winfield, Jason Andrews, William LaCroix, and Landon Caton. As we get set to get started tonight, the Roxbury Tigers are in their road blues, Bayhawks in their home whites. And we are set to get underway. Bryce LeBrun will tip off with Gabriel Correa. We are underway, and the Tigers have it. Imani Jones, Jalen Jasmine, number 2. Shot up off the glass, no good. That was Moise Yaba. Bayhawks come back the other way. Landon Caton. Man-to-man defense thus far. LeBrun inside, tries to stuff it home, won't go. It's off of Winfield, out of bounds. It will be Tiger basketball. Jalen Jasmine will bring the ball up for the Tigers. Bayhawks start out man-to-man. Correa. Fay inside off LaCroix, won't go. Correa will get the rebound. They work the screen, Correa will put up the ball, it's partially blocked. LeBrun has it for Bristol. Caton, LaCroix. Bounce past LeBrun. Way outside now. Being guarded by Imani Jones. Andrews will drive the lane. LaCroix will take a 3 and hit it! William LaCroix on sophomore night gets the first bucket of the night. And it's 3-0 Bayhawks. Jasmine, no good, but he's fouled on the shot. Bryce LeBrun with the foul, his first, team's first. And on the line will be Jalen Jasmine, number 2, to shoot 2 free throws. These 2 teams enter the game. Bayhawks currently in 7th place and Roxbury in 8th. Jasmine makes the first. One of 2 for Jasmine, 3-1 Bayhawks. Caton in the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Julian Fay. Yaba Back to Jasmine, will take a three and hit it. 4-3, Roxbury on top. Andrews off the glass, gets the roll. 5-4 Bayhawks. 2.5 minutes into our first half. Jasmine. Julian Fay, Correa. Amani Jones will take a three and hit it. 7-5. Roxbury on top. Bayhawks get it over the timeline. LaCroix, another three ball, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, it will stay with Bristol. LaCroix looks to get it in, he does, to Landon Caton. Winfield, guarded by Jasmine. LaCroix loses the handle. Tigers come back with a 2-point lead, 7-5. 3 minutes in, ball on the floor. Fay fouled on the shot. William LaCroix with his first foul. And Julian Fay, number 0, will be on the line to shoot two. In and out. Dejon Gibson enters the ball game for William LaCroix. Fay cannot get either free throw. 7-5, Roxbury on top, Bayhawks with the basketball. Caton drives up, glass in. We're not at 7. 3.5 minutes into the ball game. Julian Fay, guarded by Gibson. Jasmine, Yaba on the far side, picks up his dribble. Has it knocked out of bounds, it will stay with the Tigers, 10 on the shot clock. They get the ball in, Moise Yaba. Jasmine. Yaba with 4 on the shot clock, short. Dejon Gibson with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Bayhawks. Gibson, guarded by Jones. Andrews, 3 from the top, got it. 10-7 Bayhawks, 3-point lead. Fay in the corner, Yaba short. Caton with the rebound for Bristol. Andrews will pull up for another 3, no good. Winfield with the rebound, turnaround, got it. 12-7, Bayhawks, 5-point lead. Jasmine in the lane, in the corner, Jones, no good. Off of the Tigers, out of bounds, Bayhawks basketball. 5 minutes into our first half, Bayhawks with a 5-point lead, 12-7. LeBrun inside Winfield. They pull it back out. Gibson, long 3, no good. Jasmine back the other way, all the way, has it blocked by Christ LeBrun, out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers. Jasmine gets it in. Amani Jones can't get it to fall. Bayhawks back the other way. Andrews inside. Winfield loses the handle, gets it back. Caton in the lane. Yes. (14-7) Bayhawks with a 7-point lead. Amani Jones in the corner. Jasmine, pull up, inside, throws it out of bounds. Coach Albert Hale wants a timeout. 14:04 left to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be a full timeout with the Bayhawks leading by 7, 14-7. Bristol enters this ball game after playing a non-league contest on Sunday afternoon where they defeated the JV team of Dean College by a score of 87-57. Bayhawks, this is their final home game of the year. They currently have a home record of 9-4. And unfortunately, they have been a Jekyll and Hyde team on the road as they are only 1-10 on the road this season. Bayhawks looking to officially clinch a playoff berth. If they do, they will be on the road next week. They have one game left coming up this Friday as they take the short trip to Warwick, Rhode Island to take on CCRI at that time. All right, both teams back on the court. And we are set. Get back to action. Tigers, full court press. John Gibson gets it. Quickly, they double team. Caton brings it up over the timeline. Gibson. Correa working on him. Gibson in the lane, picks up his dribble. Andrews with 10 on the shot clock, and he's fouled. Foul on Gabriel Correa. That's his first, team's first. Winfield gets the ball in play. Gibson, long three from outside. Yes. First 3 points for Dijon. 17-7 Bayhawks. 10-point lead. 6.5 minutes into our first half. Fay. Jones inside, has it blocked, taken away. Long outlet pass, LeBrun inside, no. Rebound taken by Moise Yaba. Correa back the other way, has it swatted away by Christ LeBrun. Good defense thus far on the part of the Bayhawks in the early going. Jalen Jasmine looks to get it in. He does. Yaba inside the arc. Pull up. Shot no good. Winfield with the rebound. Landon Caton in the lane. 2 more. 6 points for Landon. 19-7. 12-point lead for Bristol. Amani Jones in the corner. Jasmine with the 3 ball is off the mark. Caton underneath the basket. Inside William Winfield. Yes, it goes. And they're going to call timeout as Julian Fay is shaken up. Philip Philogene will enter the ball game for Roxbury, replacing Amani Jones. 21-7. Fay inside, Philogene with the bucket. 21-9. Andrews in the corner. LeBrun inside, turnaround, puts it in. First 2 points for Christ, 23-9. Jasmine all the way for 2. And a foul in the backcourt. That's on Julian Fay, his first, team second. Gibson. Winfield now in the corner, back out to Dejan. Andrews will take a 3. No. Winfield there for the rebound, but he can't get it. Correa has it for the Tigers. Jasmine, inside reverse layup, no good. Fay with the rebound, blocked by Winfield, blocked again by Winfield. And they're gonna call a tie-up. And it will be Bayhawk basketball. .11 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. And the Bayhawks have a 23-11 lead. Winfield will get it in, he does. Stolen away, Jasmine nearly loses the handle, gets it back. Correa now has it. And gets the bucket, and he's fouled. Jason Andrews with the foul. And Gabriel Correa tried to complete a 3-point play. He does. 9-point game. Landon Caton brings it up over the timeline for Bristol. 9-point lead for the Bayhawks. Andrews, 3 ball, off the back iron. LeBrun with the rebound. Caton will try one. That's no good. Winfield steals it away. That won't go. 3 tries for the Bayhawks there, but they come up empty. Jasmine back the other way. Blocked by LeBrun, but they're gonna call Christ with the foul. That's the second on Christ LeBrun. 4th team foul. And Jalen Jasmine on the line to shoot 2. Cannot get the first to go in. Jordan Bruno is going to come in for Christ LeBrun in the Bayhawk lineup. One of 2 for Jalen Jasmine. It's an 8-point Bristol lead, 23-15. Gibson, way outside. 3 won't go. Philogene with the rebound for the Tigers. Jasmine looks to work inside, puts up the jumper off the glass, won't go. Correa with the rebound. We're gonna call traveling on Gabriel Correa. Bayhawks look to get it in. They do. Landon Caton in the front court. Andrews will take another 3 and hit it. 8 points for Jason Andrews. 11-point lead for Bristol, 26-15. Halfway through our first half. Correa. Jasmine will put up a 3, short, and it goes out of bounds. Gibson into the front court. Caton passes up the shot. Bounce inside. Winfield. Glass. No good. Tipped up. William gets it back. That won't go. Bruno can get it. He can't. Now they're going to be a wrestle for the ball. And this time it's going to go over to Roxbury on the tie-up. Fay, ball knocked away. Andrews has it for Bristol. And timeout was called on the play as Andrews was hemmed in the corner. So the Bayhawks will use a timeout. It is going to be a full timeout. 9:03 left to go here in the first half. And the score is 26-15 Bayhawks. As we said, heading into this game, Bayhawks right now are in the postseason, currently in 7th place. Roxbury in 8th. But there's teams behind the Bayhawks and the Tigers. Quinsigamond Community College currently in 10th place with a few games to play. So if the Bayhawks can take care of business, they'll punch their ticket to the postseason. As the Bayhawks are 8-12 in the conference. Roxbury 7-13, Quinsigamond 6-13, with a couple games left for each team. As we said, Bayhawks have only one game remaining on their schedule, and that will be coming up on Friday night as they travel to Warwick, Rhode Island to take on Community College of Rhode Island. They currently sit in 3rd place in Region 21. The Knights do. All right, Bayhawks will get the ball. Up by 11. Andrews, Gibson, short on the three-point try, and Fay comes down with it for Roxbury. Correa, Philogene, now Fay. Philogene up. They're going to call a foul on the Bayhawks. It's going to be on Jordan Bruno as Tion Wilder, number 14, is in the ball game for Roxbury. Philogene will shoot 2. Philip Philogene makes the first. He makes them both. 4 points for Philogene. 26-17. Andrews in the corner. Air ball. Jasmine with the rebound. Back the other way. Jalen picks up the dribble. He's double teamed, but it's batted to Philogene, and now Correa has it. Philogene works on Bruno. Oh, no good. Jordan with the rebound, but he's fouled. Foul on Gabriel Correa, his second, third on the Tigers. Andrews, Landon Caton. Jason has it. Gibson in the corner. Winfield will take a three. No good. Bruno's there. Knocked out of bounds. It will be Roxbury basketball. Jalen Jasmine will bring the ball over the timeline. 7.5 to go here in our first half. Bayhawks have a 9-point lead. Correa. 26-19. Andrews, Winfield, Gibson. We're going to call the blocking foul on Jalen Jasmine, his fourth team foul on the Tigers. Roxbury playing a 1-3-1 zone, and they steal it. And Correa with another bucket. 5-point lead for Bristol. 26-21. Bruno loses the handle. Winfield has it. Andrews will go inside. He loses the handle. Has it swatted away, but there's going to be a foul on the floor. Philip Philogene with his first foul. And that is the 5th on the team. And Bayhawks will get it under their own basket with 6:38 to play, up by 5. Caton. Landon in the lane. Turnaround jumper, short. Tipped up. Correa has it. Roxbury can cut the lead further. Jasmine. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Bruno. Dejan Gibson. Bayhawks will slow it down. 6:10 left in the first half. Caton drives, picks up his dribble. Out to Gibson. Another long shot, and he hits the 3 again. 6 points for Dejan, back up to an 8-point lead for the Bayhawks. 29-21. Jasmine. Philogene works on Bruno, gets it off the glass. 29-23, 6-point lead for Bristol. Caton will take a 3 and hit it. And Coach Brian Fernandez wants a timeout after the made bucket. It's going to be a full 1-minute timeout. 5:23 left to go here in our first half. And the Bayhawks have a 9-point lead, 32-23. As we said, this is the final home game of the season for the Bayhawks, as they've got one more on the road at CCRI on Friday night. And we celebrated the 7 sophomores that are playing their final home game this evening. Jason Andrews, Jordan Bruno, Landon Caton, Christ LeBrun, William Winfield, Marcos Miranda, and William LaCroix. They were all honored tonight for their 2 years of service here on behalf of Bristol Community College, and represented the college well, playing on the Bayhawks over the past 2 years. As Roxbury will get the ball back when we resume. Philogene, double team, puts up the left-hander, and it goes. 8 points for Philogene off the bench, 32-25. 5 minutes left in the first half. Andrews inside, LeBrun can't stuff it home. as Christ is back in the ball game for Bristol. Jasmine. Wilder. Philogene tries to bank home a three, and it's going to be off of the Tigers. Imani Jones is back in the ball game. He replaces Julian Fay in the lineup. So Christ LeBrun is back in the ball game for Landon Caton for Bristol. Gibson inside LeBrun, turnaround, jumper goes. 4 points for Christ, 34-25, back up to a 9-point lead. 4:15 left. Wilder. Tion Wilder, his first bucket. 34-27, 4 minutes left in the first half. LeBrun works to move, cuts inside, pass intended for Bruno, goes out of bounds. Jasmine, bounce pass inside Jones, swatted away by Bruno. Winfield has it. Andrews, Gibson. Back out to Jason. Andrews inside is tripped, and they're going to call a foul on Roxbury. That's going to be on Tion Wilder, his first, team sixth. It looks like Landon Caton had a cut on his hand, and he had to change his uniform. Gibson in the corner. Andrews will pull up for a three. No good. Tipped up. Who's got it? Wilder has it. Long pass. Jones blocked by Bruno. Andrews has it. Under 3 minutes left. Bayhawks with the 7-point lead. Gibson back to Andrews. In the lane, loses control, and he lost it himself. Looks like Landon Caton will be wearing number 12 if he gets back into the ball game. Wilder, Jones, Correa, Jalen Jasmine now working on LeBrun. Picks up his dribble, has it nearly blocked away. 8 on the shot clock. 7, Jasmine with 5. No, Winfield had it, got it back. 2:10 left. Jasmine steals it back the other way. Reverse layup, blocked by LeBrun. Tigers get it back, under 2 minutes left. Wilder. Philogene in, good. 5-point lead for Bristol, 1:40 to go in the first half. Bristol had a lead upwards of 14 points early on in this half at 21-7. Now it's down to 5. 1:30 left, and a foul is going to be on Tion Wilder. 1-1. Landon Caton, wearing number 12, re-enters the ball game for Bristol. And Dejon Gibson will shoot 1-1. No. Philogene with the rebound. 1:27 left. Imani Jones inside, foul on the play. It's going to be on Jason Andrews. That is the 6th team foul, as William LaCroix will re-enter the ball game for Bristol, replacing Chrysler Brunn. Jasmine gets it in, Jones. 3-point ball game. Andrews, short jumper, no. LaCroix with the rebound. Andrews again with the short hook, that won't go. Winfield is there, and he is mugged, but they're gonna call a jump ball, and it'll go to the Bayhawks. 1:05 left in the first half. Gibson looks to get it in. LaCroix has it. Caton inside the lane is blocked, but he's fouled. It's going to be another foul on Tion Wilder. That's his 3rd. And on the line to shoot 2 is Landon Caton. Landon makes the first. 10 points for Landon in the first half, as Julian Fay re-enters the ball game for the Tigers, replacing Wilder. Caton makes them both. 36-31, 1 minute to go. Bayhawks back in the zone, 1-3-1. Correa, Fay, Jasmine, pass, Correa, 11-10 on the shot clock. 6, Jasmine won't go, rebound, they're gonna call a foul. It is going to be on Roxbury. It's gonna be on Imani Jones, that's his first. And William Winfield, I believe, will be on the free throw line to shoot 1-1 at the other end of the floor. 33.1 seconds left. Winfield cannot get the front end. Imani Jones has it. 30 seconds left, 5-point lead. 3-point differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Correa. Fay. They're swinging around. Jones. Fay. 12 seconds left. 9 on the shot clock. Correa. 5 on the shot clock. 4. With 2. And they don't get the shot off. They didn't get the shot off. 1.6 seconds left. It'll be Bayhawk basketball. Gibson gets it at the buzzer from half court, off the front of the rim. We are at halftime here from the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College with the score, the Bristol Bayhawks 31 and the Roxbury Tigers 31. We'll take a break and have second half action coming up in just a few moments.
My name is Ronald Jacob Ball Sr. I graduated this year, and I spent 3 tours in Vietnam, 2 in the infantry and 1 as a helicopter gunship pilot. I came back after 50 years because I always wanted to get my degree, and I finally did it. I was lucky to graduate from high school. When I entered my senior year, I had 50 credits, so I had to take 6 5-credit courses just to graduate. And I did. I went and worked in the shops back then, you know, the floor boy and stuff like that. I said, that's not me. I did 1 year at Johnson & Wales, then I said, I want to go in the Army. That's what I always wanted to do. So I did. and I spent 25 years in there. And while I'm in the Army, I'm going to Yakima Valley College, Columbus College, Embry-Riddle. Wanted to make myself a better person, understand more. In 1975, I had my first child, so I needed to make a living, so to support the family. I came back to school under the GI Bill. I know I gave at least one, maybe two classes. Then I got my job in the post office, so then that is when my education had ended, at least I thought. After I retired, after 21 years in the post office, I took some courses down at Fisher College. Then I decided again, I'm gonna try BCC. And every professor that I was associated with, they cared. When you come here, they're going to work with you. Over here, you're going to get the personal touch. They're going to help you. They want you to learn. The students, they help out each other. I met the kids. They're in the National Guard. I got a kid right now, I mentor. He's at the Air Force Academy, finishing his first year. It's a community. It's a community college. You're part of it. Everybody is. And that's what it's all about. Don't take 50 years like me, but go get it while you can. They're very veterans friendly. They're a valuable asset for the veteran. At one point, I said, the heck with it, but I didn't. I'm just a happy camper right now. I got my degree. And no, I'm not done yet. The University of Nebraska, Omaha, they offer a military science degree. I will be calling them. They're going to evaluate my military education, which I tell you is worth about almost 70 credits. So I'm going to ask them what time I should get my plane ticket. So I'll go there and get a bachelor's degree. I mean, I'm not applying for another job. I'm going to be 82 in a few months. But it's like, and education is something that's not wasted. Knowledge is something never wasted. I enjoyed my life. I spent 25 in the military, then 20 at the post office. I loved it. Be happy in what the heck you do, otherwise you're going to be miserable doing something you don't want to do. You know, like the Army had a saying, be all you can be, do that.
The philosophy of the theater program is that we want to create a nurturing, welcoming space for students to learn how to be professional artists, but just as important, maybe more important, learn how to grow as a human being.
We really like it to be a communal place where everyone shares their ideas and everyone works together. We're always up on our feet, we're stretching and warming up, and we're singing. Everyone's involved at every moment during the class.
I've always known I wanted to do theater. That was something that was always been in my background since middle school. I loved it. And then when I got here, I fell in love again with the theater program.
I've always wanted to explore, okay, how can a dancer become so connected with performers?
They get exposed to everything. They take
intro to theater, intro to acting. You learn how to create a resume, how to take headshots.
Stagecraft and musical theater and scene study and script writing, and all of those classes are very uniquely different.
They take theater history, acting, theater to film class where they're learning how to act on camera as well as in theater.
A lot of the assignments allow me to draw or design things.
You're learning how to project and control your breath.
I learned a lot about who I was as a person.
Everyone is so just welcoming. It's a great community. We all help each other out.
I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people.
I've learned so many skills. I've pushed myself further than I thought I could go in learning lines and choreography.
We're trying to give students an overview of everything that they're going to need to create a strong foundation for going out into the entertainment industry and the performing arts world.
My name is Autumn Ayers. I'm a psychology major and I'm the salutatorian for the class of 2025. I went to Joseph Case High School in Swansea. I struggled with a lot of anxiety at the time, so I joined an alternative program in my high school my freshman year. They pushed me to apply to Bristol Community College. I enrolled in the fall semester after my high school graduation as a human services major. I fell in love with psychology, so I switched my major. I enrolled in the mass transfer program. I graduated last semester. I immediately transferred to Bridgewater State University, where I'm now a junior studying psychology. I'm interested in clinical psychology and working in healthcare. I plan to spend the rest of my time there exploring career options and figuring out what job in psychology is the best fit for me. Bristol Community College was where I fell in love with psychology. Each one of my psychology professors loved the subject. The flexible schedule at Bristol Community College allowed me to balance both work and school. I was involved in the Experiential Education Showcase for a project I conducted in community leadership. A partner and I conducted a senior technology workshop in partnership with the Fall River Council on Aging to promote socialization of senior citizens. Get involved on campus. That was one thing I wish I did more. There are so much extracurricular activities available and just helpful resources available to students. I would also suggest taking in-person classes. You get to know your professors more, and you never know how the connections you make will impact you, whether it be a job opportunity, an internship, or even just a reference. It is a tremendous honor to be a salutatorian. I never thought I was capable of getting such a prestigious honor. I am so proud of how far I've come.
My name is Max Mello. I'm a business administration transfer and I graduate this May. In high school, I really struggled. I had a 1.2 GPA. It was really tough for me. So I just didn't really feel like I belonged. I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of career. I worked for a couple of years after high school and then decided that Bristol Community College was the best place for me. And it's just been a complete 180 at Bristol. I feel like accepted. I feel like a part of the community. I have great rapport with all my professors and I really am thankful for them for being accepting of me and, you know, letting me actually thrive in a school environment. I was involved with Phi Theta Kappa with the School on Wheels book drive, trying to get people to donate new books for homeless kids. And the drive was very successful. The Phi Theta Kappa drive really showed that you can get involved if you want to. You just have to put in that effort, and I'm really glad that I did because it was definitely fulfilling. I plan on transferring to Brandeis University and major in accounting. And from there, I plan on getting my master's and then taking the CPA exam after that and becoming a certified public accountant. You get what you put in. This school is amazing. Everybody wants you to succeed. And as long as you're open to succeeding, you're going to succeed here, for sure.
Hi, my name is Solange Gonsalves, and I am a theater major, and I graduate this year in May. I wanted to come back to school because I wanted to do something that I actually really enjoyed. I have a bachelor's degree in human service, which it brought me to a lot of places and a lot of careers, but I wanted to do something that fulfilled me. And acting fulfills me, writing fulfills me. I'm an adult learner. I have 2 kids, one who is special needs and then one who's a 5-year-old with a lot of energy. So having the flexibility and scheduling was great because of the night classes, morning classes, mom hours, as they would say. I was a teacher at Youth Build Fall River for a few years. I loved it there. Here, I got to work with David as his work study, which has been amazing. So I got to learn a lot of new things. I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people. But now that I'm like around certain people and watching their growth and the motivation that they're giving me and making me feel good about myself, I feel like these 2 years, I'm like, all right, I got this. I can do it.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey McLean. I'm Mexican-American. I have 3 kids. I went to Bristol in 2010 for a year after I graduated high school. I took a few years off and then I went back in 2014. It was hard working at a fast food place, you know, having a kid, you know, paying rent. Being able to have a degree and make more money helps save money. Started off as a gen ed major, switched to computer science, and then switched to fire science. Then I finally took accounting as an elective. That's when I got introduced to Professor Adams. He kind of made it more interesting and made you think. And that kind of like made me take more accounting courses, and then that helped me, choose my major. I graduated in 2016 with an associate's in accounting, and then I transferred over to UMass Dartmouth in 2016, and then I graduated there with a bachelor's degree in 2018, all while managing a family. It was a lot easier to manage going to a community college where tuition's a lot less. It was a lot easier to go to classes at Bristol with the online availability, and so I could take some classes in person, but also be able to be with my family and my kids when needed. Once I graduated, it kind of opened up a lot of avenues to explore my accounting degree. My first job was with the state of Rhode Island. So I worked in their tax department and did basically customer service, helping out taxpayers resolve their delinquent taxes. That helped me get into the field audit department. My current position, I'm a staff auditor at a company called APSO, a insurance service provider for the residual market. You could go into standard accounting, public accounting, become a CPA. With accounting, you're really open to many different avenues. I think accounting's never going to go anywhere. Everyone needs an accountant. I'm glad I went back and got my degree at Bristol, and then followed with the program to go to UMass. It opened up a whole bunch of opportunities for me. Just don't give up.
All right, we are back here at the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College, where the Bristol Bayhawks have a 36-31 lead over the Roxbury Community College Tigers. And Bayhawks actually had a big beginning of that first half, as they got up a lead up to 14 at one point, 21-7. And the Tigers have clawed back, got it as close to 3 before halftime, but the Bayhawks now have it a 5-point lead as we will begin the second half of action. And we are set to get underway, and the Tigers will begin with the basketball. They have their starters in there: Correa, Jasmine, Yaba, Jones, and Faye. Bristol does as well. Jasmine will take a shot from outside, no good. Winfield with the rebound for Bristol. It's LaCroix, Andrews, LeBrun, Winfield, and Caton. Andrews, pull back, 3, no good. Imani Jones with the rebound. Yaba. Correa, guarded by Winfield. In the corner to Jasmine. Faye. in the lane, puts up the running hook, no good. Price LeBrun with the rebound. Long outlet pass intended for Winfield is taken away by Correa. Jasmine, no, but he's fouled on the play. William LaCroix with his second foul. It's a shooting foul, so Jalen Jasmine will be on the line to shoot 2. Jasmine had 7 points in the first half, but the leading scorer for Roxbury was Philip Philogene with 10. On the Bayhawks side, Landon Caton led all scorers with 11 points as Jasmine hits the first. Followed by 8 points for Jason Andrews, 6 for DeJon Gibson. Jasmine hits them both. 3-point lead for Bristol, a minute into the second half. Winfield. LaCroix cannot get the 3 to go. Back the other way comes Jasmine. No, LeBrun with the rebound. Well, I'm sure Jasmine wanted to get that one back. Inside LaCroix has it blocked. No foul. Tigers back the other way. They're going to call sideline as Yaba stepped on the sideline. It's going to be Bristol basketball. Again, full court press on the part of the Tigers. In the corner, LaCroix will try another 3. No. Fay all the way. 1 point lead for the Bayhawks. 36-35. Andrews. Caton in the lane. Foul from behind. That's going to be on Jalen Jasmine. His second foul, first on the Tigers. As DeJon Gibson re-enters the ball game for William LaCroix for the Bayhawks. Two minutes in to the second half, 1 point lead for Bristol. Gibson. LeBrun looks to work on Amani Jones. He does, a little short hook. No good, Winfield with the rebound, and it goes. 38-35, Bristol up by 3. Yaba, now back to Jasmine. Correa. Imani Jones. Jasmine will take a long range 3 and hit it. And timeout will be called by Roxbury. 17-16 left to go here in the second half. And it's the first time in quite a while we are tied. 38 apiece. If you're just joining us earlier this evening, the Bristol Bayhawks ladies team was victorious tonight over the same Roxbury Tigers, winning by a score of 91-29. And the Lady Bayhawks advanced to 8-5. They currently sit in 5th place. They have already clinched a playoff spot. They'll be playing next week. It'll be still left to see whether the Bayhawks will have a home game. As the women's side of the ledger, there are 6 teams that make it to the postseason. The first 2 earn a bye. Spots 3 and 4 will host a game next week, and there's still a possibility, a good possibility, that the Bayhawks can finish 4th and host a playoff game next week. If they do, we'll be here for the women's playoff action. All right, Bayhawks get the basketball. We are tied at 38. It's a 7-2 run to begin the second half for Roxbury. Bayhawks break the press. Andrews in the corner. Back to Gibson, way outside. Short on his 3. Tigers can take the lead for the first time since they had the lead at 7 and 5. And Jasmine hits the three. And the Tigers are up by 3, 41-38. Andrews, corner three. No, LeBrun with the rebound and the putback. 41-40. Correa. Fay with it. Jasmine, another three ball. No. Chrysler LeBrun with the rebound. Bayhawks can retake the lead with a bucket here. Winfield inside LeBrun. Works on Fay. No good with the ball. Rebound taken by Correa. Jasmine. Caton guards him. In the lane. No good. Rebound by LeBrun. Landon Caton dishes out. Andrews. Floater won't go. Imani Jones with the rebound. Moise Yaba. Fay. Jalen Jasmine. Inside against LeBrun. They're going to call Christ with the foul. That's Christ LeBrun's third foul. Inside, they're going to call another foul on the Bayhawks. That's going to be on William Winfield. That's his first. Third on the team. Jasmine looks to get it in for Roxbury. He does. Yaba. Back to Jasmine. He's had the hot hand. Caton on him. They work the screen. In the lane. Partially blocked. Fay gets the rebound. They call a jump ball. It'll be Bristol basketball. Andrews in the front court. Is fouled. That's on Jalen Jasmine. It's his third. So Jasmine and Wilder have 3. Christ LeBrun has 3 for the Bayhawks. So 2 Tigers have 3 fouls. Gibson has it. Dejan in the lane. Scoop shot, no good. LeBrun with the putback. Bayhawks retake the lead. 42-41. 5 minutes played in the second half. Yaba. Jasmine inside. Yes. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to Roxbury. Roxbury with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Julian Fay. Jasmine, he's got 17 in the game. He'll go in the lane and get 2 more. Three-point lead for the Tigers. Winfield won't go. Fay with the rebound. Jasmine. They're swinging around the other side. Yaba picks up his dribble. Correa with 8 on the shot clock. Yaba will put up the shot and hit the 2. First 2 points for Moise Yaba. 5-point lead now for Roxbury. Andrews gets it to go and he's fouled. Second foul on Julian Fay. And Jason Andrews will try to complete a three-point play. He does. 11 points for Jason Andrews. 2-point lead for the Tigers. 47-45. 13:30 left to go. Imani Jones. They're going to call a foul away from on the ball, and it's going to be on Jason Andrews. He's got 3 fouls now. Andrews, LeBrun, each have 3 fouls for the Bayhawks. Jasmine gets it in. Fay has it. Ball's on the floor. Correa will slow it down and reset the play. Jasmine takes another 3. No good. A long rebound comes out to Correa for the Tigers. They get another shot at it. Correa puts up the shot, banks it in, and he's going to be fouled on the play. That foul's on Landon Caton, his first. So Correa gets the bucket and will try to complete a 3-point play to up the lead back up to 5. He doesn't. Winfield with the rebound. 4-point lead for the Tigers. 49-45. Gibson has it partially blocked, taken away by Roxbury. Jasmine with the shot, no good. Jones with the rebound. And Roxbury will reset. Jasmine, another short shot, but Jones gets it back. That won't go. Fay is there. That won't go. Caton has it. Landon, all the way. No, but he's fouled. Fouls on Moise Yaba, his first, 4th on the team, and Landon Caton will shoot a pair of free throws. Landon with 11 points in the game. Landon gets 1 of 2. It's a 3-point lead for Roxbury, 49-46. 12 minutes left to go in the second half. Yaba. Correa looks to drive, loses the handle, but it's off Christ LeBrun. It stays with Roxbury as Philip Philogene re-enters the ball game for Imani Jones. They get it in. Yaba. Jasmine, 8 on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside. Philogene loses the handle. Winfield has it. Gibson, pull up 3. Yes! Tied at 49. 11:20 left. Yaba loses it. Andrews comes up with it. Bayhawks retake the lead. 51-49. 9 minutes in. Fay has the ball nearly stolen away. Yaba has it. Now Correa. Yaba again. Jasmine will slow it down. Jasmine goes all the way, and there's going to be a foul on the play on the way through. Christ LeBrun comes up a little lame. And that's going to be the fourth foul on Christ LeBrun. And Christ is down, sitting at the far end of the floor. And the trainer will take a look. Price gets up a little gingerly. It's like he's favoring his left leg. And he's going to sit with the trainer for a few moments. And Bristol needs a player in the game. And Jordan Bruno will come in for Christ LeBrun. There'll be an inbounds play. Bayhawks have 16 fouls already with 10:35 left. And Jasmine will shoot 2 free throws. One of 2 for Jasmine. He throws it away. Jasmine gets the ball back, and he's fouled on the shot. Foul on Jordan Bruno, his second. And it's going to be 2 more shots for Jalen Jasmine. He's got 20 points on the night. One of 2 for Jalen. We're tied at 51. And Roxbury is going to call a timeout. 10:31 left to go in this ball game. We've got a good one here at the Taunton Center as the Bayhawks and the Tigers are tied at 51. Looking at the Bayhawks, as we said, they have only 1 regular season game remaining on their schedule. Seems like only yesterday we started this campaign back in November. There's only 1 game left. It'll be this Friday, February 20th, as the Bayhawks will be on the road traveling to CCRI in Warwick, Rhode Island. And earlier this season, at a game here, the Bayhawks defeated the Knights by a score of 101-90. Speaking of these 2 teams, they did play earlier this season, back on November 21st at Roxbury, and the Tigers were victorious that night by a score of 75-68. Bayhawks looking to avenge that loss with a loss at home here tonight. Final home game of the season for the Bayhawks. And it'll be Bristol basketball as they have Bruno, Andrews, Gibson, Caton, and Winfield. Andrews has it blocked by Philogene, but they're going to say he also committed the foul. Second foul on Philogene. Christ LeBrun is coming back to the sideline after, looks like getting his ankle taped. Still with a limp. Andrews will shoot 2. Jason makes them both. 15 points for Jason Andrews. Bayhawks up by 2, 53-51. Julian Fay. Yaba with the shot, no good. Andrews has it. Caton looks to drive, goes up, dishes. Bruno, no, but he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Julian Fay. That's his third. Jordan Bruno will shoot 2 free throws. Jordan not in the scorebook yet. Until now. Bruno makes them both. 55-51, halfway through the second stanza. Yaba. Philogene has it. Winfield guarding him. Jasmine. Correa looks to go in the lane. Philogene up, no good. And Andrews with the rebound. Good defense there by the Bayhawks. And Winfield traveled with the basketball. Bayhawks lead 55-51, 9:29 left to go in the second half. Jasmine, another three, no good. Gets his own rebound and has it blocked by Bruno. Winfield has it, tie up. Tie up or foul, called tie up, and it's gonna be Tigers basketball. All right, Tigers look to get it in. Julian Fay with the bucket. 55-53, 2-point lead for the Bayhawks. They break the press. Gibson. Andrews puts up the runner for 2. 57-53, 4-point lead. Jasmine, guarded by Caton, gets a screen. Correa, under 10 on the shot clock. Jasmine way outside, drains another one. (57-56), Bayhawks up by 1. Andrews, Bruno, can't get it to fall, but he's fouled. That's going to be on Moise Yaba, his second. Both teams are going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 8th team foul on Roxbury. But it was a shooting foul, so Bruno will shoot 2. Rattles the first one, in and out. John Wilder back in the ball game for Roxbury, replacing Moise Yaba. Bruno makes 1 of 2. Bayhawks with a 2-point lead, 58-56. 8:15 left. Wilder. Philogene. Gets the bucket. 12 points for Philogene. 8 minutes remaining, tied at 58. Gibson in the corner. Andrews in the lane, picks up his dribble. Under 10 to go. Ball stolen away. Wilder has it. And Andrews steals it, but he steps on the baseline, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Tigers. Jasmine looks to get it in. He does. Out to Correa. 7.5 left. Jasmine, another 3 ball, and another make. (61-58). Andrews tried the alley-oop to Bruno, but threw it over his head, out of bounds. It'll be Roxbury basketball. Wilder. Philogene goes in. He tries to stuff it home. That won't go. Andrews. Gibson outside. Pull up 3. In and out. Philogene with the rebound. 6:45 left. Jasmine tries for 2 more, but he's fouled on the way through. That's going to be the 4th foul now on Jason Andrews. So Andrews and LeBrun both with 4 fouls. And Jalen Jasmine on the line to shoot 2 more. He has 27 points. In and out. Ivan Darko in the ball game for Jason Andrews, who has to sit out with 4 fouls. .28 now for Jalen Jasmine. It's a 4-point lead for the Tigers. Winfield, they get it over the timeline. Bayhawks have the numbers. Caton with the bucket. 14 for Landon, 2-point lead for the Tigers. Jasmine, why not? Take another one. No good, tipped up. They're gonna call a foul over the back. It's gonna be on William Winfield, that's his 2nd. And Julian Fry will be on the line to shoot 1 and 1. No. Gibson with the rebound. And a foul in the backcourt. Foul is going to be on Tawan Wilder. That's his 4th. And Gibson will be on the line to shoot free throws. It'll be 1 and 1. Dejan with 9 points. Tied at 62. 6:22 to go. Wilder. Philogene loses it. Gibson has it. Bayhawks come back the other way. Gibson slows it down. Tigers in a man-to-man defense. Gibson working on Fay. Keeps the ball. I'm going to say a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Julian Fay. That's his 4th. 4 on Fay and 4 on Wilder. And they both remain in the ball game, and Dejan Gibson will shoot 2 free throws. Bayhawks have the lead by a point, 63-62. Makes them both. (64-62). Bayhawks up by a bucket. Wilder. Jasmine in the corner. Correa rattles home the three. 12 points for Gabriel Correa. They steal it away. Jasmine fouled on the play. Third foul on William Winfield. Jasmine will go back to the line. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. Tigers are really doing a good job after they score a bucket on defense with the full court press. In and out for Jasmine. Jeeling hitting all those threes. He's got 5 threes, but been struggling from the free throw line. Can't get either one, but Faye is there with the putback. 67-64. Again, double team. They break it. They get it over. Darko inside. Winfield. Gibson will shoot a 3 and hit it. And we're tied again. Bayhawks will call a timeout. 5:13 left, knotted at 67. It has been an entertaining basketball game tonight here from the Taunton Center. As pretty much since about the, midway point of the first half, the teams have been going back and forth. Bristol actually started hot in this ball game. They had a lead of 21-7 in the first half. That was 14 points. The Tigers chipped away at it. And then at the half, the Bayhawks had a 5-point lead, 36-31. In the second half, Tigers came out hot. They had their lead up to 5 points at one point. Bayhawks have clawed back, and right now we're tied at 67. Foul situation. Bayhawks have 2 players with 4 fouls, Christ LeBrun and Jason Andrews. And for the Tigers, they also have 2 players with 4 fouls, Tion Wilder and Julian Fay. Christ LeBrun, as we said, has 4 fouls. Left the ball game a while back with an injury. I believe it's on the top of his left foot. He's sitting on the bench with the top on over his jersey. Don't know whether he'll come back. Now the Bayhawks are going to put on a little press, and Correa brings it up. Fay. Jasmine has it. Ivan Darko on him. He works inside, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled on the way through. That's going to be on Ivan Darko, his first. But Jalen Jackson be back on the free throw line. Makes the first. .30 points tonight for Jalen Jackson. Gibson has it blocked. Tigers have it with a 2-point lead, 69-67. Jasmine with it again. Foul on the way through, Correa. That foul is on Dejon Gibson. First foul for Dejon. And Gabriel Correa will be on the line to shoot 2 with his lead up by 2. Makes the first. 13 points for Correa tonight. One of 2. It's a 3-point lead, 4:25 left. Winfield looks to go inside, puts up the runner, and it goes. 1-point game, 70-69. Fay, Correa, Philogene, Jasmine looks to drive again. He does. Has it blocked, gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. 7. Jasmine with 5. That won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be off of Correa. It'll be Bayhawk basketball. Again, Tigers looking to press the Bayhawks. Winfield gets it in. He gets it back. Darko in the corner. Gibson. Gonna slow it down and set up a play. Bayhawks can retake the lead with a bucket here. Gibson. In the lane, loses control. Lamani Jones with it. Check that, Correa. Bounce pass, Jasmine. 2 more. And a timeout is called by the Tigers. 32 points tonight for Jalen Jasmine. It's a 30-second timeout. 72-69 is the score. Tigers on top. Jason Andrews is going to re-enter the ball game for Bristol. He'll re-enter the game with 4 fouls. So for the Bayhawks, Jason Andrews has 19 points. He leads the Bayhawks in scoring, and he's back in the ball game. Caton in the front court. Looks to go all the way, has it blocked by Philogene. Tigers back the other way. Ball's loose. Wilder has it. And the Tigers will slow it down. 3 minutes left. Tigers up by 3. Fay all the way. Blocked by Bruno. What a big block by Jordan. Bayhawks back. Gibson. Short. Way short. Correa with the rebound. Wilder in the corner. Jasmine. Tigers in no hurry. Jasmine looks to drive. He's fouled on the way through. Let's see who that call is on. That's going to be on Jason Andrews, and that's his 5th foul. Jason fouls out with 17 points tonight. And Ivan Darko will come back in. Jasmine on the line to shoot 2 more. Two free throws for Jalen Jasmine, 34 on the night. 5-point lead, it's their biggest. 74-69, still time left for the Bayhawks. Caton looks to drive, and foul. That's gonna be on Jalen Jasmine. He now has 4 fouls. And Landon Caton will be on the line to shoot 2. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Chrysler Brunn testing out his left foot. Landon Caton makes the first. He's got 15 points in the game. Caton cannot make the second. 4-point lead, 74-70. 2:05 left. Philogene working on Winfield. And they're going to call William with the foul. That's Winfield's 4th. And Philip Philogene will be on the line to shoot 2. He's got 12 on the night. Philogene makes 1 of 2, back up to a 5-point lead for Roxbury, 75-70. 1:50 left. Gibson, Landon Caton looks to drive. Winfield, he's going to get in the lane and put up a hook. It won't go, but there's a foul on the play. That's going to be on Julian Fay, and that's 5 on Julian Fay. And Monty Jones will come back in the ball game. William Winfield will shoot 2 free throws for Bristol. Rufus Bazile, number 14, enters the game for Bristol, replacing Ivan Darko. First appearance tonight for Rufus. Winfield makes both free throws. 3-point game, 75-72. Correa. Jones loses the handle, blocked by Bruno. Nearly stolen away, and who's got it? Bazile has it. Bayhawks have it. And a timeout, I guess, was called. Yeah, timeout called by Brian Fernandez. It'll be a full timeout. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. Bayhawks will have the basketball when we resume. And the Bayhawks trail by 3. 75-72. So in this ball game, it has been Jalen Jasmine for the Tigers, leads all scorers, 34 points tonight. He had 7 in the first half. He's got 27 here in the second. And he is not afraid to go to the basket when he has that basketball. All right, as we said, tonight, this is the final home game for the Bayhawks. They've got one more left on Friday on the road at CCRI. And then they hope to begin playoffs next week. Yet to be determined what seed they will be and where they will play. They'll definitely be on the road for that first round playoff game. All right, Ivan Darko back in the ball game. So it's Winfield, Darko, Gibson, Caton, and Bruno. For Roxbury, it's Philogene, Imani Jones, Wilder, Correa, and Jasmine. Gibson. One minute left. 6 on the shot clock. They got to get it off soon. Darko, pull-up jumper is going to be short. Shot clock violation. 51.5 seconds left. Bayhawks need to stop here. Rufus Bazile, and they're going to call another timeout. Bayhawks will. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Brian Fernandez is going to set up a defensive play here. See if they can stop the Tigers here on this possession. If they don't, Bayhawks are going to have to be a little more aggressive and put up some threes. We'll see how the Tigers play it. Whether they'll try to slow things down and eat some clock. And Imani Jones will get the ball in. He does. To Jasmine. Jasmine gets over the timeline. He's going to go coast to coast. Blocked by Bruno. And it's out of bounds. It will remain with the Tigers. Oh, good block there by Jordan Bruno. Bayhawks could not corral it before it went out of bounds. 43.5 seconds left. See what the Bayhawks do here. Definitely pressing. Correa has it. And no rush. Wilder. 10 on the shot clock. Correa fouled on the play. That's going to be William Winfield. And that's going to be 5 on William. So Winfield fouls out with 10 points tonight. And Ivan Darko back in the ball game. 29 seconds left. Shot clock will be off. Bayhawks are going to hope that Gabriel Correa does not hit any of his free throws here. And Bayhawks, if he doesn't, Bayhawks will still be down only by 3 with a chance to tie it. Referees doing double duty tonight, putting in double duty as they're momming up the floor underneath the basket to our right. Looks like the floor is to their liking. All right. Gabriel Correa will shoot 2 free throws, try to make it a 2-possession game. No. He'll get another. Bayhawks need to get the rebound here. They're going to say a lane violation against the Tigers. Free throw will not count. Bayhawks catch a break. 29 seconds left, down by 3. Caton. 22 seconds. Landon's gonna drive and put it in. Timeout Bayhawks. 1 point game. 19.5 seconds left. And that's going to be the last timeout for the Bayhawks this evening, and it's a 30-second timeout. All right, let's see what the Bayhawks want to do here. Is even if the Tigers get a bucket, they'll only be down by 3 depending how much time is left on the clock. 75-74. All right, it'll be Tigers basketball. Jones looks to get it in. He does. Jasmine, and Bruno fouls him. That's the third on Jordan. And Jalen Jasmine, with 34 points, will be on the line to shoot 2. Jasmine gets the first. The 2-point game. 17.5 seconds to go. 1 of 2. Bruno with the rebound. Bayhawks down by 2. Ball is stolen away by Wilder. And Landon Caton fouls. Bazile had the ball, tried to get it into Caton. Wilder cut it off. Wilder has 2 shots. If he can make them both, it'll be a 2-possession game. Short. Rebound will be important here. Who's got the ball? Jump ball, it's gonna be Bristol basketball. .5 seconds left. William LaCroix is back in the ball game. Bayhawks down by a bucket, 9.5 seconds left. They have the basketball. Gibson has it. 7 seconds left. Gibson. Darko with 2, puts it up at the buzzer, and it falls short. And the Tigers come away with a win. Tight contest throughout here tonight. Bayhawks had their chances, had the opportunity at the end to either tie it or win it with a 3, and they come up short. Bayhawks will fall now to 10-14, 8-13 in Region 21. Roxbury improves to 8-13 in Region 21 and 11-19 overall. I'd like to thank our production crew here tonight on site at the Taunton campus, our camera person, Michelle Dumas, and our producer director, Steve Rice. So for all of us here at Bristol Community College, we'll say goodnight. The final score once again, Roxbury Community College Tigers 76, the Bristol Community College Bayhawks 74. I'm Keith Tebow. Have a good night.